How's it going, YouTube? This is Skul, and welcome to my video game pickups for the month of August 2020. Man, this is a nice little pile of stuff that I've got here, and I can't wait to show it off to you guys. So, I actually don't even know where to start. It feels like going left to right or right to left. This time doesn't feel as good. So I'm going to start with what's out in front. So, I am feeling a bit of power, Nintendo power. So I ended up picking up 2 issues. The first one is, I believe this is issue number 14 or thereabouts. And this is now the earliest issue of Nintendo Power that I have in my collection. You can't see it, but on the other side of this wall, I actually, this past month, built a magazine rack to display my Nintendo Power issues properly. I've had several dozen Nintendo Power issues for quite some time, and for the most part I have just put them on a shelf like a bookcase and display them like books. But I wanted to properly display them because all the covers are so nice and they always have all sorts of excellent stuff on the inside. I mean, come on, it's Nintendo Power, how can you not like this? So, yeah, so after I built the magazine rack, I decided, you know what, I want to go ahead and get some more issues of Nintendo Power. So I did. I am actually up to 29 issues total, which is about 10% of the library on the mark. I don't know if I'll ever get a complete set of Nintendo Power, and it's definitely not a priority. I have many other priorities, which I'll show off in a minute here. But, you know what, I just went to eBay and looked and saw, okay, you know what, what's $5? This is $5. Let's go ahead and get this. So I got issue number 14, and this is exciting. I got issue number 282, which is the 4th to last Nintendo Power ever made. And this is the issue that advertised Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. So this is the final Nintendo Power to feature Pokemon on its cover. And I have quite a few Nintendo Power issues with Pokemon on the cover. I went out of my way to get a lot of them, for obvious reasons. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. So this is by far my latest Nintendo Power issue. So it's kind of interesting that this month I picked up 2 Nintendo Power issues, and now one of them is my earliest and one of them is my latest, which is absolutely great. So in the future, I'm going to focus on covers that have Pokemon on them, and then I'll just probably get 1 or 2 here or there. Probably not more than once every few months, but you know what? I now have a magazine rack for my Nintendo Power issues. I now have 10% of the library, so I'm extremely happy with that. I got, in the mail as a gift this month, I got a brand new Game Boy Color game. This is called Tobu Tobu Girl Deluxe, and this is a game that was published by First Press Games. They are a game company based out of Europe, and they reached out to me and asked, hey, would you mind if we sent you a copy of this game completely for free so that you could show it off on your channel? And this isn't even the video I'll be showing it off in. I fully plan on doing a speed run of this game in the future during a live stream. So yeah, so huge thank you to First Press Games for that. And they also sent me one other thing in this pile, which I'll show off when we get to it. Moving right along, I'm going to go to my Wii U pile now. Because of what I picked up this month, I'm now up to 131 games on the Wii U. That is 1 game short of exactly 80%. And this top game, I usually show my games in alphabetical order. I don't know if that's been obvious before now, but that's how it's been. This first game is not in alphabetical order. It's just so important I thought I'd show it off. It is Shakedown Hawaii, which is very likely going to be the final Wii U game ever to release. So, the story behind this is made by a company called V-Blank, and they had ported this to all the current gen consoles, and the person who created the game decided to, for the fun of it, put it on the Wii and the Wii U development kits that they had and see if it worked. And lo and behold, it worked. They did make a Wii version of this, but it was only available in Europe because Nintendo of America was no longer producing Wii games. The final Wii game ever, I believe, was Just Dance 2020. Anyway, so but they were able to barely get it into development in time so that they could make a North American Wii U physical copy of it. So this is, as far as anyone can tell, the final Wii U game to ever release, which brings the North American total up to 165. And like I said, I have 131, so at 132, I'll be at 80%. I am so close to finishing up my Wii U collection between this and the other 4 games that I got this month. This is definitely what I'm going to try and focus on. I don't think I'll get it done by the end of the year, but I'm going to aim to at least get up to 140 by the end of the year. I also picked up a few other Wii U games on the internet, or on eBay. Actually, all these were on eBay, yeah. So let's see here. So, these two were actually in a bundle. I ended up getting The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I've been trying to find The Amazing Spider-Man 1 for a long time because that is currently the earliest in the alphabet that I'm missing from my collection. For some reason, it's just going up in price. I mean, everything's going up in price this pandemic. But Amazing Spider-Man 2 I was able to get for a fair price because it came bundled with another Wii U game I was missing. Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. So, yeah, the seller on eBay was selling both of these Wii U games at the same time in a single listing, and I managed to win that auction and save a lot of money by getting them together, which doesn't normally happen, especially with the console library that I have most of the games for. I also picked up Minecraft Wii U Edition, which actually when this first came out, I remember it was digital only. It didn't get a physical release until months after it was technically already out on the Wii U, which I found interesting. Anyway, so now I have that. And I have Yoshi's Woolly World, which I did buy on its release day, and I had a lot of fun with it. I think you could still find the live stream on my channel of me unlocking all of the Yoshi costumes with all the amiibo I had. But at some point I sold pretty much my entire Wii U collection, including this, so I had to pick it back up, and now I have. And I never actually finished that game. I got to one level that took me like an hour to get through, and it was just so boring. I thought, you know, I don't know if I'm going to finish this, but now I might. Who knows? Anyway, so these two PS4 games are actually a giveaway that I won. Sorry, this is not a giveaway I'm giving away. I won a giveaway, and it was these two games. So these games are Darius Cosmic Collection. One is arcade, and one is console. Whoops. One is console. And these are the 27th release. Combined, they are the 27th release from Strictly Limited Games. And I love Strictly Limited. They've been making a lot of high-quality games. I'm still waiting on a few games on the Switch from them. Anyway, so I'm just so excited to have these in my collection, and thank you to Limited Game News for sending these to me, because it was their giveaway and I won it. So yeah, I mean, they're free PS4 games, who am I to complain, but I love arcade-style games. I'm really getting into it. I've been working all month on starting my arcade cabinet, and yeah, so that excites me. Finally, we come to my little Switch pile. This pile is getting smaller and smaller every video. I can't stay on top of it, so I'm not even trying. I'm just going at my own pace. Anyway, so the farthest back release that I was missing now, I ended up getting Hunting Simulator. I'm surprised I didn't have this, because this actually seems like the kind of game that I would like. It just reminds me of those hunting arcade games that you would sometimes see at, like, there's still one at my local Buffalo Wild Wings, for example. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of that, so I feel like I would have had it by now, but lo and behold, I don't. So now I'm only missing 4 games before I have every Switch game released between launch day and the end of July 2018. And the farthest back one that I'm missing now is Toho. It's one of the Toho games, and it's really hard to find, so it's going to take a while to get. But anyway, another game I picked up, I believe I got this because it was on sale at Best Buy, I'd like to say. Just Dance 2020, and because of this now I own all of the Just Dance games that have been released on the Switch. Just Dance 21 just got announced, so definitely gonna be missing that. But for now I have all the Just Dance games. This is an interesting case. Oddworld Munch's Odyssey. So I actually had no interest whatsoever in getting this. However, it was only a $30 game, and Best Buy had this deal going where if you pre-ordered it, you would get a free $10 gift certificate. So I thought, you know what? Essentially just paying $20 for this, I'll take it. I did have to go to a store relatively far away before I found a copy that that was available in the store. It was only available for store pickup. Anyway, so that $10 gift certificate is going towards my pre-order for PlayStation 5, whenever that might be. Oh man, I don't want to get into that. I'm showing off my game pickups. And finally, this is another game that was sent to me by First Press Games, the same people who sent me this new Game Boy game, Shadowbug for Nintendo Switch. So yeah, First Press Games has been releasing Nintendo Switch games for quite some time. I've been meaning to pick it up. It's just too many limited print companies for me to keep track of, so I just didn't pick up any of their games. But they did send me that. Actually, they contacted me and said, hey, could we send you the Tobu Tobu Girl? And I said, sure, that'd be great. I'm looking forward to it. And I guess they saw that I'm a Switch collector because they sent this to me. It was in the box, and I was not expecting it at all. And it just blew me away that this was included. So thank you so much to First Press Games for sending me one of your Switch games and, of course, your Game Boy Color game, which I will be playing at some point on my channel. And that concludes this month's Game Pickups video. There was so much awesome stuff, and I'm so happy with what I got. So I'll be back next month to show off what I got in the month of September. Let me know what your favorite thing is that I got this month, and I'll see you a few weeks from now when I do this all over again. Bye, guys.